Good morning, my School of Grace friends. Miss Jeanne here, and this morning I would like to talk about a topic called composting. But before I do, I am going to transform into Jeanne, the Garden Queen. Just one moment. I'm going to put on my gardening hat to keep the sun out of my eyes. A little hair out of my eyes here. And I happen to have a pair of garden gloves, and look, they're purple, Miss Lynn's favorite color. Let me put on my gardening gloves. There we go. So, before I get started, I just wanted to let you know just a little bit about what composting is. Composting is when we take all of the scraps from our yard and our food scraps from our house and add them all together, and with a bunch of sun outside, the mixture churns and churns and heats up and becomes superfood for our plants in our yard. So let's get started. So yesterday I mowed the grass and I put on the bagger and I collected a bunch of grass clippings to add into my compost bin. Slide this open. I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3 big scoops of grass. So compost requires things that are green and things that are brown. And I noticed in my yard we have some leaves that I haven't yet raked up. So I'm going to add those leaves into the compost bin. 1, 2, 3, and a little bit more. And also, friends, when I was over at school, I noticed we still had straw from when we made scarecrows. So this straw is a great item for the compost bin. So I'm going to kind of break this up and add in some straw. Here we go. A little bit of this, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. So we have things that are brown, things that are green, and then from our house, we have food scraps. And at the Russell house, we had the tough ends from our asparagus, we had some wilty celery, and a little bit of toast, and eggshells. So I'm gonna add that into the compost. There we go. And close it up. And then is the fun part. Now we start to turn it, and turn it. And every day we come out and we keep turning the compost. And after maybe about 30 days or so, it becomes this wonderful food for our plants. And I wanted to show you, the frogs have started composting, and I want to show you what has happened since the frogs have started adding food scraps and brown and green things into the compost bin. Here we go. Let me see. Dear friends, frog friends, you were working hard, and all of your scraps have turned into this brown, crumbly mixture that we can add to your plants and trees and vegetables and flowers, and it will make them very, very happy. So, you don't really need a fancy bin like Miss Jeanne has. It's okay. You and your family can potentially just find a spot in the back of your yard and start adding in things that are brown and things that are green and your old food scraps, and you too can make superfood for your yard. Signing off for now. Goodbye, School of Grace friends. I'll see you again real soon.